Baking. Was shaking. Was shaking, bacon. So, so today here I am in the guardhouse. It's raining outside. It's supposed to be some freezing rain, but the high is 41, so I don't know how freezing it's going to be. I don't know. So anyway, got that blurry thing going on still. I got the Galaxy S9 Plus, so if any of y'all know anything about it or have any ideas about it, let me know, let me know, let me know. You know? You know. Okay, so still working at the oil field. Guard checks. Checking trucks in, checking trucks out. It's been slow. Today's Friday. It's rainy, so it's not a lot going on today. I don't know what the deal is. So I was going to tell you about Black Betty repairs. So back in October, the fuel pump went out. Yeah, I was on the side of the road. Thank goodness for AAA, because only an hour and a half sitting there and they showed up. So they must have been busy, I don't know. Anyway, so it was a Friday afternoon. They towed me to the shop, and it was a AAA shop because I had no clue where to go. And I got there, and they said, well, we're so busy, we can't even look at it until Wednesday. Fudge sickle. So they let me use their computer, and I got online and found me a rental car for $500 a week. Yeah, screwed. So they paid for an Uber to take me over to, I got my rental car. And so they ended up, they called me like, that was Friday. They ended up calling me the next Thursday and giving me this whole list of things that's wrong with the truck. And what they ended up fixing that time was the fuel pump and the rear differential. Now, they told me a few other things that needed to be addressed, but it wasn't urgent, so I'm not a rich person. So I figured just do the meter back in the next, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and I get one thing at a time done. And I didn't turn off notifications again. Gotta love Facebook, right? So they put the new fuel pump in, went to hook it up, they blew my fuse box. So I had to get a new fuse box. So that ended up being, well, in the end, it ended up being like $3,300. So I had to borrow a little to pay that and get my truck back. And I had the rental car for 2 weeks. So that's $1,000. So, yeah. So then I was driving, a month later, I guess. It starts missing real bad. So I'm thinking I need to tune up. I hope that's all I need is a tune up. I still need to get that. The front end bounces when I step on the brakes, so I need to get my brakes checked also. Yeah, and then I went and visited my parents and my brother and got a fuel leak. So my brother and I and a family friend Shane dropped my fuel tank and changed the vapor vent line. Yeah, so luckily I had help with that one, so you buy a used car, you get what you get. Even with all those repairs, it's still less than buying another new car. So I'm not at the point yet that I'm giving up on Black Betty. I'm buying the car and buying a new car. But anyway, so that's all the repairs right now. I still have to get the alignment and the brake check. And hopefully when I get those 2 things done, and the tune-up, 3 things. When I get those 3 things done, which I'm getting before the end of December, nobody will see anything else that needs to be fixed on this truck. Please. 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 Because if there is to be fixed, then that's going to cut into my trip to Arizona in January. And, it is what it is. Vehicle repairs have priority over 800-mile vacations. So, anyway, so the plan is to leave Midland area here on January 1st and head to Quartzsite. That's still the plan. So we'll just cross our fingers and hope that when I get those 3 things done, that's it, and it'll all be good for quite a while. So some big news. So if you are on Facebook, put in the search "Big Girl Bling," and it's big BIG, and then GURL, and then BLING. So it's a group, and that's where I put all my crafty stuff to sell. My rocks, my jewelry, my whatever it is. I keep thinking I hear a truck, and there's nothing. So I think it's the heater that comes on down here. When it comes on, it sounds like a truck's pulling up. So Big Girl Bling on Facebook groups. So check that out if you're not already in it, because I just bought on Amazon, I bought the Cricut Maker, which means it's a cutting machine. That I think that's what you call it anyway. So I'll be able to create and make window decals, fabric shapes. Like I could cut out letters out of fabric and then put them on shirts, bags, purses, tote bags, whatever, or whatever. It's supposed to be able to cut all kinds of paper, vinyl, fabric, and some kind of wood. I have to look and see what kind of wood it is. I'm assuming it's a thinner wood. But, the crafting is, has stepped up a few levels, my craftiness. So I'm looking forward to that. The machine's supposed to arrive Monday. The accessory kit's supposed to arrive Tuesday. And then I'll start figuring out what I need to make whatever I want to make. I'm going to try to focus on window decals first. I want to get that down and then maybe try to